We need a lot.
All these kids have had a rough journey. They fight with everything they have, and they need your help. Call and donate now. 855-231-WISH. That's 855-231-9474.
We're at 8:16 now for our Radiothon for the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Wisconsin. We're trying to raise as much money as we can. 12 hours today, 12 hours tomorrow we are doing it.
Yeah.
Phone number is 855-231-WISH. We have chosen 75 was the magic number for the 7 and 8 o'clock hour. Why, Curtis?
Well, 75% of the wishes granted by Make-A-Wish Foundation of Wisconsin involve some sort of travel. So we win 75. That's just $15 a month. That's how you become a Wish Club member. Or, you know, you could always join the Kessler's Diamond Club, $1,000. Already 2 members, and Richard matched that. So we're up to 4 Diamond Club members already. We have 37. We're not quite halfway to our goal. We need 38 people right now to call 1-855-231-9474 and become a Wish Club member at $15 a month. We told you
855-231-WISH.
We told you about Summerfest. We're backstage. We're set to interview Adam Levine. Maroon 5 is playing, and we see some of the Make-A-Wish crew, and we're like, well, there must be a wish. Okay, well, I wonder who they're meeting. I wonder what is going on. We get with Adam, and we ask him. He says, yeah, I just met this great girl named Sarah, and he told us her story. Later in the day, then, you're watching TV.
It was actually 2 days later, and I saw the story, and they were calling her friends call her Sarah Strong. Was that true, Tyler?
That was the fundraising organization that her friends at high school put together, and Sarah was such a strong personality and lived life so full that they kind of made the motto "How strong, Sarah strong."
Okay. Because I saw the story about Sarah, and this is Tyler, you're Sarah's dad.
Yes.
Sarah Pease, and Tracy. Thank you for coming in, you guys. I saw the story, and I actually think I emailed first and said, can we please get...
All right, so...
This was in July.
If you don't know the story, Sarah met Adam Levine, and then how long after the wish was granted did she pass away?
She met Adam Levine Saturday night, July 2nd. And passed away the following morning at about 8 a.m.
Did you know that she was that close?
We knew that the diagnosis was terminal.
Okay.
I expected her probably to hang on for another week or two. But in true Sarah fashion, she kind of got her bucket list done and decided that was enough.
Sarah had leukemia?
Yes, she had type AML leukemia that was diagnosed. In fact, she was originally diagnosed yesterday on December 7th in 2010.
Wow.
So December 2010 to July 2011.
Yes.
Wow.
Kind of walk us through those, what is that, 7, 8 months? Walk us through those 8 months then. So from the diagnosis until the wish, what happened in your life and in Sarah's life?
Well, really, when she was first diagnosed and they told us it was leukemia, we kind of had to look it up to see how it was spelled and to see what it was, because we really had no idea.
Okay.
And we went into the hospital on that day, the 7th, and Sarah was in for at least a couple months at that point before they were able to get it under control enough. But it's a very aggressive type of leukemia. It's cancer of the blood. And just the white cells start taking over everything.
What was happening with Sarah that you took her to the hospital? Was she getting bruised, or what was going on? Tracy's in here too. Tracy's stepmom. Hi, Trace.
Hi. Sarah was getting very, very tired. Sarah, like I said, is always a strong girl, very active girl, and she went on Thanksgiving. Vitosa East Band marched at the parade in Chicago, and she came home from that like exhausted, really tired. So she was starting to get very tired, and she was experiencing a lot of cold symptoms. We take her to the doctor. She had an ear infection, but nothing, antibiotics never kicked it out. And so finally they did a blood test, and that's how we found out she had leukemia.
Wow.
All right, so you said she was in the hospital for a while after December 7th.
Yes.
So did she get out of the hospital?
She did come out of the hospital, I believe, sometime later in January, and would come home for short stints for a week or so as they try different medications. They get under control somewhat and try to get her a little healthier, and also for a mental break. It gets a bit old after being in the hospital for several months.
How long do you think you're still in shock, Tyler? Do you think you're in shock because it's been 1 year from what a year?
Yeah, the initial diagnosis.
Yeah.
I'd say we're all in shock yet. There are times where it still seems like she should be coming down the stairs from her bedroom, and you expect her to be around. So.
Now tell us, take us to July then. Adam Levine backstage. What was that like for Sarah, for you guys? There was a group of friends with her too, right? We saw a group of people.
We saw a lot of people.
Her stepsister and her best friend were able to come, and then Sarah's mom and Sarah's mom's friend would come. So we had a nice big group, which was great.
All right, so take us backstage. What Adam walks in, and what's the first thing that Sarah did?
Well, the coolest part was it started off with a 30-foot Hummer limo that came and picked us up.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So that was pretty neat. They thought that was pretty awesome to get pulled around backstage in a 30-foot Hummer limo.
And Sarah she hadn't been able to walk much without this use of a wheelchair or anything. And so we were in the limo waiting for Adam to be ready for us. And so her dad got the wheelchair out, and she looked at her dad and said, "No, I'm going to walk."
Aww.
And she did. She walked over to meet Adam.
Wow.
Actually, she's sugarcoating it in true teenage fashion. She says, "Dad, I'm going to walk."
Now, had she, how long had it been since she had walked without the chair?
Oh, it'd been probably at least a week or so. She'd only taken a couple steps at a time. So, and she walked over and met Adam Levine totally on her own, and she was able to stand there and get the pictures. And really enjoyed it.
Wow.
It was just amazing.
Out of everything that she could have wished for, why did she love Maroon 5 or love Adam, or what was the reason why she chose that?
That's a yes to both of those. She loves Maroon 5 and loves Adam Levine. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the ways she kept herself occupied at Children's was to have her iPod on. We had it on a docking station, so her room always had music going. The staff always called it the coffee house because you'd come in and there would be her music playing, and it made it a little more personal for her.
Awesome. 855-231-WISH is the phone number to donate. 855-231-9474. Our goal is 75.
We need 30 Wish Club members by 9 o'clock. 30 Wish Club members. That means $15 a month is what we are asking you. 855-231-WISH. Do you guys keep in touch with Sarah's friends? I know she's got a lot of friends.
Yes, Sarah's stepsister, my daughter Sadie, is they're the same age.
Okay.
They went to high school together, and so we see a lot of the kids in our house still. So they come in our house because they're visiting Sadie, so we get to see them, and that's really great.
The kids, yeah. Yes. This story really got me.
Well, and I think we're working on getting some of her friends and her stepsister to come in tomorrow and kind of share their story about Sarah and about how meeting Adam Levine. I mean, your friend is going through this. She's terminal. She can't walk for a week. She's been in a wheelchair. And suddenly you're in a Hummer limo and you're backstage at Summerfest with Adam Levine. Just the chance to be a teenager,
Yeah. Make-A-Wish also gave the girls money so they could go buy T-shirts for the concert. So they were able to go to the T-shirt area and then be real teenagers and shop.
Can you guys tell us why you think people should pick up their phone and donate if they're kind of on the fence right now? And I mean, obviously we're asking for a lot at the holiday season with the economy, and we understand that, but why should they donate, do you think?
I tell you, Make-A-Wish, in Sarah's case and so many other cases that we've seen, these kids are dealing with such terrible adult situations every single day. Sarah was going through MRIs, X-rays, spinal taps frequently. I mean, I think she had 10 different spinal taps during her procedures. And they're dealing with adult things. And Make-A-Wish allows them to be a kid again and gives them an outlet to just have fun and to enjoy life.
10 different spinal taps, and it was 8 months.
Yeah.
This isn't over years. This is not even within a year, 10 different spinal taps. That's...
Tracy, do you think she was holding on for her wish?
I definitely think she was holding on for her wish. Her last day was just like a perfect Sarah day. Sarah had wanted to go to West Point after high school, and she received an honorary commission from West Point that morning in the mail. I came with the mail and I said, "Sarah, you've got a letter," and she's like, "Okay, I'll look at it later." And I'm like, "Well, it's from West Point." And so then she immediately opened it up, and it was this
Wow.
beautiful commission. And so it was just a perfect last day for her. And we were happy that she was able to go out on her own terms. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the phone number is 855-231-WISH. We need 30 more Wish Club members. You think we can do it, you guys? In the next half
I
hour?
would hope so.
30, that's one a minute.
I mean, it's one a minute. It's
Ish.
$15 a month. So if you stop and get coffee every day, that's maybe taking a day off, or maybe going a size down. And by the end of the
Right.
week, you got your $5 right there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. It was July when you lost Sarah. I didn't know if you were going to be ready or not, but thank you so much for coming in and sharing her story with us. We appreciate it. And we're very sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
855-231-WISH. It's 855-231-9474, or online, ConnieandCurtis.com, keyword WISH.